Hello, I am James, and I am now 35 years old. My parents died when I was young and I lived with my uncle, but what he did to me was unbelievable. My uncle had a popular restaurant, and even though I was a child, I used to wash dishes with the waiter Isa. Here you are, a little faster. An hour passed and you were washing the dishes. Ah, my God, you are plagued with a miserable and lazy nephew. The plate fell from my hand and broke, and my uncle came running, and you know what happened? He beat me up and then deprived me of dinner that day. This is the case every time I make a simple mistake. All I do in this restaurant is for a little dinner and sleep there. In the morning, I used to cut vegetables whose color is used in cooking before going to school. Because my uncle did not have mercy on me if I was late or negligent in my work. What he was doing to me was unbelievable. At school, I used to share with the rest of the students their products. Of course, my uncle did not buy me what I ate at school, and when I returned in the evening, I was hungry, so I waited for the customers to leave so I could eat what they left on his plate. My uncle was getting very angry. You want to discredit the restaurant. What if someone comes back after you like this? Beggar. You are punished by going without dinner again. A 7-year-old child goes without dinner. That was very harsh. After a few days passed while I was sharing the word with my friends, Tariq got up angry. Muhammad, I think you are just a beggar who rushes into a magazine every day. I have never seen you bring your touch with so-and-so, and he eats more of our products than we do, as if he had not eaten. A few days ago, the children started laughing. It's Shahat. His mother must no longer be able to cook for him because he is so voracious, and perhaps he eats his plate and his mother's plate as well. You food monster. All the children started laughing. I felt very embarrassed and did not say a single word. Rather, I quickly got up from my seat towards the class feeling sad. When the lesson ended, I ran crying towards the restaurant. When my uncle saw my condition, he was very surprised, as I do not cry in the most severe situations, but now I collapse from what my friends said about me. My uncle pretended that he did not see me and did not ask me to quickly clean up as usual. For the first time, I saw him leave me a private space to take care of my feelings. I spent some time isolated in the corner of the warehouse where I was. Then Riyadh came to me. Was it just that I was able to free myself from customer requests? What's up, man? I am no longer a man or even a child. I am a beggar monster. What do you say about yourself? Rather, you are the man we depend on. Come on, tell me what happened. My friends made fun of me today, and I told him everything they said about me. Riyadh felt sorry for me. Do not be afraid, Muhammad Anas. I care about you from now on. In the evening, I was embarrassed to meet my classmates, so they refused to go to school. When darkness fell, Riyadh came to me with a smile on his face. Muhammad, look what I brought you. What is this? Boxes of clean food that I will leave in the refrigerator for you. I was very happy and thanked him for his work. From today, I will prepare your order myself. You just study well to achieve your dream and become a doctor. The next day, I went to school and took food with me. The students were very happy with these delicious dishes. They apologized to me and participated in my meal for the first time. I quickly returned to the restaurant, thanked Riyadh, and told him about the children's reaction and another gift for you, and what it was. Go to the kitchen warehouse where you used to sleep. I quickly went there and was surprised to find a beautiful bed. Do you like it? I lay on him. It's very cool, But is it worthy of this warehouse full of cobwebs? The important thing is to sleep comfortably in order to study well. Are you going to ask to talk? Come quickly to help Hani. We're coming. Did my uncle see the bed? Yes, and he didn't say anything. Let's get to work. Since that day, I have become interested in the restaurant work, and I do not neglect it. I take Maidi to school to share with my classmates. At night, I lie on my comfortable bed and return to my studies to become a doctor in school. I was sitting with my friends in the square until Tariq came. I saw you in shabby clothes working in the restaurant. How do your parents allow you to work at this age? They were all surprised and looked at me waiting for a response. I felt embarrassed again. I would not finish a topic until the last student appeared. Is it true what he says, Muhammad? I was staying away from him, but this time I decided to break my silence and confront them. You have never lived what I have lived. You have never lost your parents and been left alone in this life. Yes, you have not experienced orphanhood, nor tasted the taste of dry bread, nor slept on a hard floor in the depths of the cold winter. Your stomachs did not make the sound of hunger all night, so your salaries were collected in your stomachs. You haven't experienced working all day while others play. I experienced all of this, and I experienced how she makes fun of me while I try to defend myself. Mooney is tired, children affected. Some of them shed tears against their will. I walked away from them and went back to the restaurant crying. I missed my parents and felt tired of what was happening to me. I sat on my bed and Riyad followed me. And of course I told him everything that was happening while crying. He hugged my son and said, "I will always be by your side." Why doesn't my uncle love me? He's the last thing left of my family. It's an old story. Your father took all of your grandfather's inheritance, then sold it and spent all the money without leaving anything to your mother. After his death, your uncle refused to take you, but people interceded for you because he was all that was left of your family. He agreed reluctantly, and here you are seeing your condition, but I will tell you a secret that will lift your spirits. What is it? The one who allowed me to prepare the boxes for you was your uncle. He was the one who asked me that day to see what was wrong with you, and he was the one who gave me money to buy you this bed as well. I started crying. He loves me, yes, but he is arrogant. You don't know how happy I am with your words. My uncle loves me, so he only remembers what my father did. May God have mercy on him. When he sees me, I hear the voice of my uncle Muhammad. Muhammad, there are those who want you abroad. I quickly got up. I wiped my tears and went out to the restaurant. There, I was surprised when my friends ran towards me and started hugging me. We were very impressed by what you said, Muhammad, and from today no one will mock you, and we will continue with you and help in the operation of the restaurant. My life returned to stability again, and after a full year, my uncle finally decided to introduce me to his family, his wife and daughters, Maram, who are the same age as Roaya, who are 2 years old, and I moved to live with him. Years passed, and Maram and I received our baccalaureate degrees with excellent grades, studied medicine, and graduated together. Do you believe something I'm going to tell you? I am now married to my cousin Mira. Yes, we are waiting for our first child, and we are currently working in a government hospital. As for my uncle, he loves me very much and depends on me in everything and treats me as if I were his firstborn son. My friends are patience and patience in adversity. After hardship there is ease, and after hardship comes relief.